Hello, Randy Kincaid here for Kincaid Country Kitchens. Today we're going to introduce to you the R2N Ultra food processor by Robot Coupe. This is one of the processors that we have in our stock available for sale. I'm going to show you how we make salsa with it to give you a demonstration of how the machine works. These are the ingredients. The first ingredient that we're going to use is a dried pepper. Now this is a mild pepper right here, like a poblano pepper, and we're going to chop it up with a knife a little bit. It makes the process quicker if you do cut it into the smaller pieces to begin with. We're going to drop that into the machine. Then we're going to put the cap on it, turn the button on. This machine has 3 buttons on it, one for stop, one for continuous, and one for pulse. Sometimes the pulse works better on dried foods like this. There we go. See it all chopped up there. Now we're going to do the onion. I cut the onion into quarters, and that way I can easily get the skin off of it to throw it into the processor. The salsa that we're going to make will be good to put in the refrigerator and keep for a few days. Get that whole onion in there. I love salsa. You put it on chips, the salsa chips. I can eat a whole quart of it at one setting. Get all those skins off of it. The dried skins don't dice up too good. We don't want them in the processor. Next, we're going to put some cilantro. I cut the base stems off of it and then just put the whole cilantro in there. We're going to chop it up with the onions. We're going to do that first. Our blend of onions, dried pepper, and cilantro. Get that out of the bowl. Now this has a really nice 3-quart capacity stainless steel bowl, very rugged. Another thing about it, it has a safety switch on it too, where it won't run unless that lid's on there. Keeps you from accidentally slicing your finger on that blade. Let's get those onions out of there and the dried peppers. The machine goes together real easily. It only has 3 parts that you have to wash and keep clean. I'm going to put a little bit of lime juice in there. The lime juice will act to preserve it, and it'll give it a little bit of a twang as you, when you eat it, you can taste that citrus in there. But it does help to preserve it and keeps the color on your onions and your tomatoes, keeps them from turning brown. Next, we're going to add some peppers. I used a combination on this sauce of red and green peppers, jalapenos. You can put those in to suit yourself. I'm putting 3 peppers in there. I think we're using 4 tomatoes. It's going to be a little bit of a bite to the salsa, but that's kind of the way I like it. I like to use the Italian tomatoes for the processing of this because it has more pulp in it. It's got a thicker walls on it. We're going to put 4 tomatoes in there. Next, we're going to do the garlic. If you mash the garlic with your knife like I'm showing you there, the skins come off of it much easier than trying to peel it with a knife. It just you can pull that center part right out, put it in the blender. Next, we're going to put in a packet of chicken bouillon. This is an idea that a friend gave me to give it some extra flavor. Really does work well. Pour that in there. Just to get a little bit of extra spice and kick on it, I use Bloody Mary mix, but you can use tomato juice or you can use V8 vegetable juice. Any of those will work. I put about 3 ounces of Bloody Mary mix in there. Now we're going to put the lid back on it. See, it won't start unless you put that lid on there. That's your safety switch. We're going to give it a buzz. Nice thing about this food processor, it holds a pretty good capacity of food. You make a large batch with it. And you can do it all at one time. The only reason I did my onions separately because I didn't want to chop them up too fine. If you keep cutting on them, they just turn into just a mush. There we go. I'll pour that in the bowl with the onions and the pepper and the hot pepper, dried pepper mix. We'll stir it up a little bit. This video is not just about the robot Coupe, but it also, shows you how to make salsa. Just like you find south of the border. Put a little bit of cilantro on top for show. Now we're going to try to show you how easy this machine cleans up. I just wipe it down. I don't use soap or detergent on it. I guess some foods would require that, but what we did today doesn't. If you have sugar or oils or something like that, you might want to use some detergent to wash it in. And I'm just going to rinse it off. This machine came from a restaurant that was closed up. It was missing, when I found it, it was missing the lid, so we purchased a new lid for it. Also, the R2N Ultra came with some other attachments, but we don't have them for this one. There are available. You can get attachments to do slicing and dicing with, and cubing. Wipe that bowl down real good, put it back in place. Then the next step, we're going to clean the blade. Have to kind of be careful, that blade is sharp, it'll cut you. So when you're washing it, you have to be really gentle on how you handle it. And dry it off. This is probably one of the foremost food processors available for commercial use. It's probably the most popular one too. So hardly any commercial kitchen can do without one of these. And there you have it, the Robot Coupe R2N Ultra.